Seriously, Vulgar said unknowing. It's like he took English lessons from me. Oh, it hurts. Fireworks burn. Alright, who's floating above me? Oh yeah, do you like that? You're a star, baby. A star. A falling one. Ha ha! Friggin' snorting demons. I haven't explored that area down there, I might as well. You can go ahead and being you can go ahead and be as annoying as you'd like. Oh, I know what I should be using. There we go. You like nether volleys? That actually canceled my nether volley. I feel like I'm much easier to interrupt than they are. There we go. What is a spell I can just use off of that? Am I going to hear dripping water and rattling chains, or am I just going to hear the sound every few seconds? Never paid attention to that. Is there another fortress? An ash fortress. A leaning tower of bones? No. Alright, that wasn't worth my time. Or yours. That is much easier. I should be zapping them because it seems to freaking tether from really far away. Oh my goodness. That does so much damage. Stupid demons. You need to get a more interesting place to live. No wonder you all want out of here. However, you're mean, so you deserve it. How many times am I going to see this asset? Maybe some of these. Ooh! I was talking about paint stains, but I never made any. Let's make some. Aha! Yeah, that'll tide me over. Dried homunculus. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What uses a... Oh, that does. Summon a fiend. But I can summon a Death Lord. Have we ever done that before? Yeah, I don't remember. Let's replace our Shrieking Stars with this. There we go. Go ahead and try it. Oh, someone got out. Got purple powers! Yeah, told ya. Are you sitting there in the middle of the whirlwind and not getting hurt? I will pain sting your crotch. Will burn you worse than your demon STDs. Or whatever you got. Well, it doesn't matter anymore because you're dead. Dead. Hello? Bye-bye. What is that thing? It's stupid looking. Oh, look, it's a big booger monster. It's an aberration of doom. Should save my game. I saved my game. I told you I would. Ah. I want to explore this area before someone gets mad at me. And there were no boxes. That was just basically a gauntlet for no boxes. None. No interesting loot whatsoever other than demon pieces. I don't know, maybe I could make a nice rug or something. I don't know. Maybe Alistair wants some brimstone. I can rub it into his carpet, so whenever someone walks in, it smells like farts. Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe I should use my most nastiest powers upon this creature. There we go. Let's keep that up in the rafters.
I have done as before. I have obtained the relics of power. But now that I have the relics, you will bow before me.
I don't think it wants to. Looks kind of like the Gaping Dragon.
Or I will use the relics of power to destroy you.
Hopefully it backhands him when he dies.
I don't really have a cup of immortality.
Then I will destroy you. Why aren't the relics working?
Because you're evil.
The relics are powerless in your hands.
Ha! You dummy. Whoa. Nope.
Perish in flames.
Oh, wow.
Is this someone has followed you? I've been deceived.
Yeah, you have.
Devour your soul.
I'll swallow your soul! Come get some. Do I need that? Probably not. What else do I... Ooh. Protection from magic, protection from petrify, parry +4. That is a really, really good thing. Ooh, my speed only drops by a little bit. I increase my damage by 5%. But I feel like having a lot of magic protection will probably benefit. Oh, wait, I have full magic protection, don't I? Let's see here. Ah, I lied. I really don't have a cup of immortality. This is so cheesy. Seriously. Ooh, I lied. I don't have the MacGuffin. What are you thinking? Gee, a cup of immortality. What the hell is that? Do I need this? Probably not. What else might I need? That's interesting. Protection from petrify. Maybe. Oh wait, I don't need that stuff. I keep forgetting. I got Talendor, don't think I need that. I would like... Ooh, this instead. That'd be really nice. So speed only drops by a little teeny tiny bit. And with all this... Oh wait, I don't need that. I think my protection's at the max. So I probably want that. This isn't necessary either. Probably take the damage back. Yeah, why not? Shatter us? You summon the demon into your attack. He used a Blast Nova! I will end the world to destroy you! Okay, I don't think I need to use that on him. I was wondering if someone would ever use that. Fire Nova. Back off. Hopefully I'm not stuck. Aw, poor baby. Wait, was he worth no experience? Okay, he might have been worth experience. Maybe. Not enough to even advance my freaking arcane magic. Hey, what you doing? You're still floating in that crystal thing. You must suck. How you doing? No, I don't want to step on that. It might teleport me. Do I have to equip everything? Maybe. Fine. I shall wear the stuff of silliness. Is that everything? What is that worth? Not very much. Compared to that demon steel stuff. Oh! And that. Oh, wait. Why does Ring of Talendor skip over the top of that? Wait. Is it still equipped? Oh, okay, it is. Never mind. Another break? Oh, come on. Open. Seriously? It looks like something I can interact with. Am I missing something? I must be missing something. Ooh! No, it's supposed to do something. It's done nothing this entire game. It did something! Wait, Galdrim? Aren't you supposed to be dead? Well, you are in hell. Hello.
Well done. Yes, it is I, Galdrim. I'm sorry I've had to mislead you a bit, but it was necessary to lure Volgar and that foul demon lord into the trap. Of course, Volgar has never been much of a real threat, but a soul devourer is another matter altogether. You see, neither Volgar nor myself knew the magic invocation to create the portal linking our world with the demon's realm. It was the soul devourer who chanced upon our world by using Volgar's ill-prepared attempts at demonic conjurations as a guiding light. Whenever a sinister force enters the magic stream, my nose gets a tinkle. And on that night it was very agitated.
What? Can you smell magic? Oh, something's a little bit whiffy. Smells like demons. Okay. It didn't take me long to trace Volgar's mischief and eavesdrop on their communications. So what? You have magic wiretaps now? Once it became clear the Soul Devourer knew how to create a magic gateway to our world, I realized it would only be a matter of time before it could locate and destroy the relics one by one.
I know there's magic MacGuffin around here somewhere. I need to smash these things.
So I fashioned a dumb plan to trick the Soul Devourer into revealing the secret of the portal between the two worlds. I would be the bait, and make it appear that Volgar's meager spells were powerful enough to magically imprison me. A magical prison that I couldn't break without the secret of my stupid horn thing. I couldn't even help you in the battle because I was busy watching. In fact, I had popcorn. I planted the seeds in the ears of the parasites within the circle of mages. Seeds that would soon weed their way to Volgar. This is near the circle of mages that has one mage. The rest of them are evil. Yeah, A plot for he and the demon to entrap me. My plan worked, and the Devourer wasted no time in invoking the portal once it perceived I was truly helpless, to take me into his realm and consume me. Of course, my prison was actually my sanctuary, for it was I, and not Volgar, who invoked the impenetrable crystal barrier that only the power of the relic could breach. The demon could not break through my crystal haven to devour me, but while I was safe for a time, I was also now powerless. I had to count on Volgar's scheming nature to win the day.
Why? It just sounds stupid.
It was elementary to trust in Volgar's evil ways. Because he is an evil bastard, I knew he would do evil bastard things. To betray his bargain with the Soul Devourer, to capture the spell invocation for the gateway once materialized, and then scheme to use the relics of power to command the demons. For you see, while I had let slip to Volgar the secret that only one of the sign could retrieve the relics, what he did not know was that only one of the sign could invoke their extraordinary powers. Much to his shocking realization the moment before the Devourer made a meal of him.
It just blew him up.
But anyway,
I didn't even invoke superpowers of the relics. If I would have went with the horn, I think it wouldn't have done anything to it. Otherwise, it would have been invulnerable until I did that to it. You see how this works? You were a stupid, unnecessarily cryptic mage person. You know that, right? Oh my goodness, you're like reverse Sherlock Holmes here. Blah, 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 blah.
All my plan needed was someone else who could wield the relics of power against the fiend, and of course, rescue me, because I'm stupid. I knew that once imprisoned in the realm of the Demon Lord, I'd be unable to contact you until Volgar invoked the portal once more. So I enchanted the relic of the horn as a magic answering machine for you. It was I who sent word to the Celestial Order to seek out those born of the sign, and set you on the path of this ordeal. And lest the Celestial Order foresee my elaborate hoax, which news would have certainly reached Volgar's ears, I subtly manipulated their charts in advance, so that my demise appeared real after the fact, even though it was not so.
So you're tricking everyone into being like a big dick. How would you do that? Wouldn't people who are like celestial and cosmic in power have the ability to see into the future and know that you are being an asshole? I mean, surely since you're important, they would be looking into your future.
No one could know of my plan, not even my dear friend Emendor. For had Volgar gotten wind of the trap, he would have stopped you from gathering the relics of power. Volgar had to believe that only you, as one of the sign, could gather the relics for him, and therefore wait until you had retrieved them all before snatching them. As I had hoped. By the time you were able to find all the relics of power, Volgar had unlocked the secret to recreate the portal into the realm of the demon. You know, you with your magic spyglass should have been able to do that from the get-go, right? Considering you could listen in on them? I don't know. You're like some kind of mega mastermind that knows everything. And this is all like one big monster gamble that should have went sideways in my mind. Now we must return to our own world and close the magic portal to this hellish realm forevermore. It, of its very few unique assets and several gates that don't really do anything but protect little portal things. Okay. Beam me up. Again.
Oh, noble one. Your great courage and deeds have saved our kingdom. May your name be forever enshrined within the Hall of Heroes. You shall always be welcome in our house.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Forever in your debt for the safe return of my daughter and her betrothed, Valdane.
I'm sure
He sounds like a budget
what
Uther.
would have transpired had you been able to invoke the last and final relic. Perhaps a day will come when we find out. Until then, I am returning the relics of power to rest where they must, deep within the heart of evil.
Why?
For remember well the story of this day. Those who crave power are doomed to be consumed by it. Hideous monsters all.
If you can make super relics of power, why don't you make a super guardian?
Great heroism and meritorious valor above and beyond the call of duty. I hereby award the title of Lord of the Order of the Five Relics.
Can you give me something less wordy?
All
Like
hail
awesome guy?
Lord of the Order of the Five Relics.
All hail awesome guy.
And well.
Well done. Uh-oh. My nose is twitching.
Congratulations, you have successfully completed Dungeon Lords, Cry of the Kingdom Cracked. Okay, I didn't know that's the title of it. Cry of the Kingdom... Oh, I didn't get to read it all. And that, everyone, is the end of Dungeon Lords. I'm moving the credits to the end of the video, and I'm replacing the in-game music track with something a bit more generic. Just in case it's copyright ID or whatever. I don't want to deal with it right now. Anywho, that means that these are my final thoughts, and after that are the credits. So there's no more gameplay. If you're looking for that, go look at other Dungeon Lords videos. Fly! Shoo! Alright. Now that that's out of the way, Dungeon Lords. Is it a good game? No. Is it a fun game? Yes. Why is that? It's missing key things that really make a game solid, like pacing and a good user interface. I mean, a journal detailing events certainly wouldn't go amiss. Like in Morrowind, you had a journal, you didn't really have big godlights telling you where to go, but you still had a journal so you could figure out what the hell you're doing. The AI is also really fiddly and has a tendency to get stuck a lot, and the terrain is god-awful in places. While at the beginning of the game it has decent enough structure, it quickly falls apart, and is most noticeable at the end of the game, where there's a lot of rehashes of previous entities, and in some cases the stronger variants that we were encountering beforehand are replaced with the weaker ones, which doesn't make any sense. Not to mention, there's a huge lack of reward towards the end of the game. I mean, there were like 3 chests in the maze, and a couple in the swamp before that, but there really wasn't anything interesting. I mean, Lord Barrowgrim didn't have anything at all on him. He had like a fang-tipped sword, and that was it. Oh, and the ending was so filled with ham, it was insane. I have a twitch on my nose. Roll credits. What? It honestly feels like the game needed more money and a better sense of interaction. At least in terms of inventory and quest logs. The character sheet was fine though, and the dialogue box was good too. I mean, I don't have any complaints about that. Granted, there is a newer version. That's the one that's currently on Steam. It's vastly different and arguably better designed, but it loses a huge portion of its charm that it had before. Granted, that charm was mostly in the silliness of fighting huge mobs of enemies and creating huge backlogs of spells and all that crazy stuff, and generally enjoying the chaos of the game itself. There is certainly more to it, but that's the main draw for me. It isn't as heavily scripted as other games are, where every single creature is meticulously placed. It's hard to say, really. I feel more like this game was made to mess with an engine than story. Almost like the original Crisis was an engine demonstration more than an actual game, and it kind of evolved from there. Regardless, I really liked the game, and it's really special to me. It's almost a shame to see it end after 5 years, but that's that. Borg's left with nothing more to smash. Sadly, it's time to move on to another fantasy game. That's where you folks come in. You can suggest a fantasy game to me, as long as it isn't a massive resource hog or a Crashmaster 9000, and I might play it next. Currently on my list of games are Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura, Arx Fatalis, the Baldur's Gate series of 1 and 2, the enhanced editions, mind you, Betrayer, Beyond Divinity, Dragon Lore, The Legend Begins, Dungeon Hack, Eye of the Beholder, Forgotten Realms, Demon Stone, Legend of Grimrock 1 and 2, Nox, Menzoberran, Might and Magic, the 789, not the previous ones, Paper Sorcerer, Shadowgate, Stonekeep, Thunderscape, and Wizardry. That's my current list. There are some on there that I missed, including a game that I played off of an old PC Gamer demo like 1.5 million years ago. Oh, Shadow at Krondor. I remember because I saw it in my good old games list. That's where most of this list comes from, is my good old games library. And I picked most of the RPGs out of it. If you're feeling like you'd want to see something else, go ahead and comment or whatever and express interest in a title. And if there's a lot of sway, then I'll pick that game, especially if it's interesting. If there's not a lot of sway, then I'll probably pick something at random. It depends on what one I can get to work the easiest that seems the most interesting to me at the time. So basically it all falls to random passing fancy. Other than that, this is future editing me going back to being sick. In case you haven't noticed, I'm ill. Regardless, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this Let's Play and will join me in future ones. See all of you fine people later. Bye bye.
Fancy and Fargrove.